Thursday, tier list time, and today we are talking about all the princesses in Mario Kart Tour, which means Peaches, Daisies, and Rosalinas. I do consider them all as princes because they have all crowns. No Pauline, no Wendy, nothing. We will go for maybe a ladies, a special tier list as well. And since we are today on stream, I have a special guest, and we have today in the call Antilev. Welcome, and thanks for having you here today.
Hey everybody.
Hope you're doing good. And it will be an interesting tier list, I think. So we're trying to assume as no one else exists than those princesses. So there is no Santa Bowser. We need to consider. We don't consider, or I don't consider the track overlaps because that would take way more time to prepare, and also it's kind of hard. So I would just say let's go in. And let's see what we have. We have tier S to D, and we have a total of 28 princesses. That's a lot. And we will start actually with Baby Peach. Wait, let me just make that a little bit smaller here, that everything fits in there. All right. Okay, let's go. Baby Peach. Baby Peach. I mean, let's be honest. In my opinion, every common driver in Mario Kart Tour is D tier because they have like I mean, she has 2 tracks plus she has Bubble. In my opinion, there's nothing else than D.
I need to put another tier underneath D, like
underneath T. Okay.
E or F or
we can add
Z. I don't know.
Okay, yeah, so I guess we are on the same page here.
There.
Yeah, I do agree. So we have Baby Peach.
Honestly.
Next up is Baby Daisy. Where is she? Baby Daisy is, have I even put her in? Yeah, there we go. There's Baby Daisy, also T. And also Baby Rosalina is D tier. I think that is pretty safe. I mean, they have all bubbles, and they have 2 or 3 tracks. And this is really trash. I don't understand why we even have those common drivers anymore. Not even free-to-play accounts are using them in most of the time. So I don't. You have also a free-to-play account. I guess you don't use common drivers at all. So I don't understand that.
I mean, like once in a while, you know, like Baby Luigi to Boombox or something. But it's still, even on my free-to-play account, it's really rare.
No. All right, then let's go to the super drivers. Here we have, of course, also Peach. Regular Peach has as ability Heart, and we have here a total of at least 9 tracks. That's not good. That's not bad. I would say, yeah, probably C tier. So for my feelings, I don't really use her a lot. Not on my main account, not on my free to play. So I think, yeah, C tier. I think B tier would be too much if you see what's still coming. So I would put them in C tier. What do you think? In chat, you can of course also get.
I mean, you have to do something to say that they are like different than the common drivers, but still, I mean, I think they can also be D tier. Peach is only useful when she gets like a cup boost, I feel like. You know, actually all of these super drivers, like the only time I ever see them actually being used is when they get a cup boost on like some really paywall track or something like that. But it's usually like the second time you have a track in a tour, a new track, and it's a non-ranked one, and then she gets a cup boost, and then you use her. But yeah,
what about multiplayer? If you consider that, even if I'm not a multiplayer,
yeah, but I will use a small driver in multiplayer, not a medium one. So then I rather use like Baby Mario for a hard, the Baby Mario Koala for a hard driver. I don't know. For me, I think D, but
D. I would put them in C just to show they are a little bit better than common drivers. Yeah. But you're right, like they're kind of useless. So I guess the same for. I mean, actually, I would say like if you talk about Rosalina,
then you have to put all the high-end drivers in B plus. Then you know, like and
yeah, but like if you compare just all those drivers, they might be then a B, A, and S maybe. But like if you talk about Rosalina, she has Dash Ring, which is definitely better than Heart. So that is true. And she has how many tracks? And she has 2, 4, 6, 8. She has 11 tracks, which is for a super driver not even that bad. So I would even consider Rosalina C or B actually. Like a very hard B, but definitely better than Peach.
Yeah. I mean, if anything, then I would put. I mean, like I'm harsh, okay, but I mean, I think I feel
No,
like
that's
we get on
okay.
another space at the top. I would rather put Peach and Daisy in D and then Rosalina in C. I think that would make
Okay, that's a
more
deal.
sense.
But
Yeah.
Peach and the best D driver.
Yeah,
Then
sure. You can put her first on the.
Rosalina C. And what do we have with Daisy? Yeah, Daisy has also hard and an annoying voice as well, so she's definitely D tier.
Oh, you don't like Daisy's voice?
You do
She's
like
cool.
Daisy's voice?
Yeah.
Wait, can someone else jump in into the voice chat instead of Antilev? He likes Daisy's voice. That doesn't work. That doesn't work. All right, then we have the comments and supers. That was quite quick. And now let's go through the hinds, where we have, of course, mostly peaches, but also a couple of the others. We are starting with Peachette. So I consider Peachette as a peach alt. Is that even right? I'm not 100% sure.
It's technically a Toadette alt, but
I don't see that. Wait,
yeah,
why? So, okay, I don't know the background story actually. But she looks like a peach.
yeah,
let's consider her as a peach. It's a Toadette alt.
I mean, she looks like Peach. Technically, it was like a game where she like Toadette gets a super crown and turns into Peachette.
Okay.
But I mean, yeah, she looks like Peach, so you can totally include her.
Okay, so people who are complaining that there is no Toadette in, there is your Toadette. So, yeah, Peachette. She's one of the OG drivers. She has trash item Mushroom Cannon. I really hate Mushroom Cannon. Mushroom Cannon Plus is a little bit better, but still kind of trashy. And for an OG driver, she has like 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 13 tracks?
Yeah, she has 13 tracks. Really low tracks.
I would even put her behind Rosalina.
Yeah, there are definitely other. Okay, not on this list, but there are like other super drivers in the game which have more tracks than her.
So I would say C, but so not D, C, but definitely behind Rosalina. Yeah. That's crazy. Like, imagine she's in the game since like almost 2 years or more than 2 years, and she has 13 tracks. That's crazy.
I think that they did a study on like which drivers went the longest time without getting a new buff, and Peachette has not gotten a new buff in like more than a year or something like that.
Yeah, but that's crazy. That's like the same for the common drivers. They definitely need an upgrade. Why is Peachette a high-end driver? That's a good question, Emma. Next up, Kimono Peach. Almost level 7 here on my account.
Ask Umar what the level is Peachette is.
What level is your Peachette, Umar? Kimono Peach has also Mushroom Cannon, which is already like a minus. But we have a couple more tracks than Peachette, but also not that many. So that's like roughly
they have the 15, same amount of non-city tracks. She got all these city tracks, which is useless.
I mean, I do count in the city tracks a little bit, because it's not super useless, but of course, if someone has only city tracks or more than a half, it's definitely a minus. I would actually also put her into C, but really tough.
I agree.
I would. So I don't remember when I used Kimono Peach last time, and I would even put her behind Rosalina.
I mean, you always get her in like the token shop or something, and it's like, why her? It's like, if you get her, you're like, I don't even want this.
Yeah, bottom tier doesn't work because she's definitely better than the commons and Peach and Daisy, but still, I mean, C rank is still bad. Wow. So D is very bad, C is bad, B is average, A is good, S is top. I'm just not a fan of renaming S to D because everyone likes to rename them themselves. All right. It can just be better. Next up is Rosalina Halloween. And I need to say, I like her. I like her a lot. This is also in the current tour one of my tier 3 drivers in Remix Ghost Valley. She has dashing, which is really nice. And we have 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20 tracks, which is definitely decent. So I would put her practically in B. She has also a nice outfit. She's not even that seasonal. So for me, a decent B ranking. Typical average driver.
I think she's really right in the middle. I think 17 non-city tracks, so that's like it's pretty okay for an older driver. It's not anything great, I mean,
Yeah, but yeah,
it's
that's
fine.
why
It's,
average.
I think it's right. She's right in the middle.
Okay. All right, next up, the first Coinbox driver, Peach Vacation. Yeah, I mean, Coinbox is a big plus. Alone that might be already an A. And we have also kind of roughly 20 tracks here. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 19 tracks. I remember we have also kind of a lot long tracks. Yeah, I mean, she's a Coinboxer. So either like a B plus or a A minus. I would attend to A. I tend to A. Also considering what we still have left, yeah. It's tough, but A. I would say A. Chat says S now. S is too much in my opinion. What do you say?
How many S drivers do you expect there to be in this ranking?
In this list in total?
Yeah. We have like 28 drivers, right? Or 27?
2, 3 maybe. I'm not a fan of overpopulation in the S ranks actually. But like maybe maximum 3, 4.
Okay, I would put her in S as well. She doesn't have
Okay.
like the most tracks, but for a coin box, she has like
Yeah.
okay number of tracks. But like I know you didn't want to talk about like overlap and stuff, but she still has like if you take all the coin box drivers and boombox drivers into account, she has like still 5 exclusive tracks where she's the only coin box or like good skill driver. You know, like we just did a analysis of her coverage, and she doesn't have like a lot tracks, but she's surprisingly has, you know, these exclusive tracks where she's like the only one. So
Okay.
I think she's really underrated. So I would probably put her in S. But I mean, I think out of the Coinbox drivers here, you can also say she's the worst of the 3. So then yeah, you can make her A as well. But I think B would be way too low.
Yeah.
Maybe I put too much more weight on skill. Yeah.
I mean, Coinbox is insane. I don't know. So a quick check the other drivers. I mean, what might be S then?
Yeah,
you might be
marked that there are maybe like 5 drivers with S.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah. It's tough. I don't like her. The thing is, if I would rate her an S, she might be like already 1400. Actually, the only 1400 from all of them is PGP for me yet so far. Yeah, she might be one of the better ones from the princesses. Okay, we put her now into S. Let's see at the end if she will stay there. Oh, I let to talk with me. All right, next PGP, and let's make it short. S tier.
Easy.
I mean, she's my first 1400. She has Coinbox. She has a lot. Actually, she has not even that many more tracks from Vacation. I don't know the overlaps. You might know the number already, but she has a lot long tracks. She has the Rainbow Roads. She has Shoku Mountain, Mario Circuit, Royal Raceway. That's a lot long tracks, and Luigi's Mansion, Yoshi's Circuit. So that's insane. Borja says PGP is D. No, definitely not. So there's no way. We put it into S.
Yeah, she has 17 non-city tracks. She has like almost no cities.
That's a lot.
And the other thing is she gets cup boosted, you know, which is like not in the stats anywhere. But and that really they do it all the time. They give her a cup boost, which is really big. So you can even say she has like 17 and a half tracks or something. I don't know.
Yeah. All right, that was easy. Next up is Daisy Holiday Cheer. And actually, I'm kind of surprised. She got a lot buffs recently. She has a lot tracks. Like we have here probably 25 tracks. So 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 24 tracks. And Lucky 7. And she was quite often in rank up recently. She definitely became a lot better in like the last, let's say, 2 or 3 months. I would rate her actually an A.
Yeah, I think it's fair. She has a lot of cities. Depends also if you count Merry Mountain as a city or not. I count it as a city, because it doesn't come back very often. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. She has I think she has 9 city tracks, which is a lot.
Okay, that's a lot. Yeah, true.
Yeah, but
I mean, maybe rather B. Yeah.
Oh, I mean, there are not a lot of really good drivers on this list, you know. So I think she's safe to be an A. She has been, you know, if you asked this question like 6 or 9 months ago, I would say like, you know, C or
C.
B,
Yeah, definitely.
just
Yeah.
because of the skill. But she's
Yeah.
got buffed a lot lately, and you know, she got some new tracks. So and
Mm.
she's been in ranked a bit more than usual. So I think she's one of the good. Yeah, none of the lucky seven drivers, I think, aside
Mm.
from Mario Satellaview, are really standing out at the moment.
Yeah.
So I think she can put her safely on A right now.
Yeah. Actually, she was for me more useful than Happy Peach recently.
Yeah, not
Definitely to
surprised.
say that, especially in rank cups.
Yeah.
All right. No, Pauline, not your time. Um, Wintertime Peach. I would say she's very seasonal, like extremely seasonal. If you look at the tracks, there's like only so like those icy and blue tracks. Dashing is nice. We have roughly 20 tracks. Yeah, I would say B. So like it's absolutely useful, but not like on the top. Decent average. So B rank for me.
Yeah, I think she's like a low B or maybe a high C. She only has 15
Mm.
non-city tracks, so
No,
that's just a couple more than Peach had and Peach Kimono.
no.
And like the tracks which she has got, I don't know how useful they are. I mean, I mean, I have her at like a relatively high level, but I don't ever use her, you know? I don't know why. I like her
I think
costume.
I did use her in any of the Fraps Nolans. Like I think
Yeah.
Fraps Nolan T. I don't know if there's yet already a coin boxer, but we don't count those in actually. Like I said.
Yeah.
Um, yeah. So if you just compare with those, definitely good average.
Yeah. She's
Makes zero
okay.
sense counting cities. In my opinion, counting cities does kind of, yeah, it's hard to say, but it is not that a city track has absolutely no advantage. But sure, it is like if someone has like a lot city tracks, that's a minus. If someone has like 3, 4 city tracks, then it might be even a plus because then it's useful in that city track.
Yeah, I mean, I made some rankings for like cars and gliders, and I made it based on the amount of times each type of track comes back. They get like a weighting, you know,
Yeah.
and city tracks are returning about like 5 to 6% of all
Mm.
tracks.
Yeah.
So whereas like a normal track is coming back like 25,
Mm.
26%. So I say like one city track is or like 5 city tracks of coverage is worth like one normal
Mm.
track or something. So
Yeah.
you know, if
True.
Luigi Painter has got like 20 non-city and 12 city, so I'd say he's more like having 22
22. Yeah.
non-city or
Mm.
so, you know. So
No, that
they're
makes
worth
sense.
like a little bit, but yeah, I mean that's basically my rough rule of how I look at cities. If someone has
Mm.
a lot of cities, yeah, you can add them a little bit, but for the most part, nah.
No. No, makes total sense. So, next up, baby Peach Jeroop. I didn't even know that she still exists. She will be part of the next tour, of the next LA tour. She has Hard Plus, or Hard, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4,
She has a lot
6,
of
8,
tracks.
10, 2, 4, 24 tracks. That's a lot, but she's a small driver. I mean, which doesn't really matters with Hard Plus. I don't
No,
know,
she's
like,
a good multiplayer driver, and
yeah,
like
but
I think she was really good like a year ago when she had a lot of paywall tracks and a lot of tracks for the time.
yeah,
Um,
but I would say C. So
yeah.
I
She
don't
has just 20 non-cities, so I would probably put
20
her B.
non-CDs
Yeah,
B.
yeah, which is
I never used her
pretty low.
actually. I
Yeah.
literally never ever used her. I
I mean I didn't either because I didn't actually even have her for a really really long time. Um, but she
B
has a
or
lot of
8 is
tracks.
too high.
So yeah, I think I would say B.
B, but then behind Rosalina in wintertime.
I think she's better than Wintertime.
Yeah.
Wintertime just does not have that many type tracks. I mean,
Okay.
like dashing is nice, but it doesn't help you score more than like
Mm,
coin frenzies, you know. So I think, yeah,
yeah. But that's a problem of those kind of tier lists because we need to think a little bit different because a lot of them have just overlaps with like coin boxes. So that's the reason why we never use them. But if we would not have those coin boxes, we might use them probably more often.
yeah,
And
that's
like with
true.
Baby Peach, you would go for double coin or triple coin frenzy, for example. So
Sure.
even then, hard doesn't really count in that much as a negative point because
No,
we're not
exactly. I mean, if it doesn't
going for
have
hard.
doesn't have Giant Banana, Coin Box, Boomerang, or Lucky 7, I basically say all
No.
the skills are equal.
No.
I mean, there's a couple of skills which you would like maybe prefer to use, but for scoring wise, anything but those 4, you're just going for Coin Frenzy.
No. Okay. Rosalina Aurora. She looks absolutely nice. That is probably her best
As for looks and D for
as for looks, yeah.
usefulness.
Ice Flower, but like it's the same as Heart. Like if you
Yeah.
use that driver, you go for double coin. So then it might be also maybe good for multiplayer. We have here 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 22, 22, 24 tracks, which is not bad. Yeah. Probably also lower B or even C rank. Lower B.
Yeah,
How many city tracks does she have? Vancouver, of course. Vancouver.
I think she has 6 cities. She has 16
Berlin, Vancouver. I would even tend to C.
That's fine.
But then probably the highest.
I don't think she's necessarily better than Wintertime, but I might also put Wintertime in C. So that's
sometimes it's hard. Like it's kind of the same.
Yeah. Where is the edge? Yeah.
And we could also have more different tiers, but that would make it maybe more complicated. All right. No, we had that one. Next, baby Daisy. No. It happened. Baby Rosalina, detective. I remember she's quite good. She has dash ring. She looks cute. She has a lot of tracks. So first, she has a lot of tracks at all. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. 6, 8. She has almost 30 tracks. How many cities?
My list says she has 13 non-cities.
13. Okay, that's a lot, of course. Non-cities. Oh, so she has more
non-cities. So she has
more
like
cities
15.
than non-cities. Okay.
Yeah.
That makes her from like, but still, I mean, so that's either very bad B or kind of a good C as well.
Yeah.
Like Rosalina Aurora, probably also C.
Yeah, if there was a tier in between B and C, then like you could put Wintertime, Aurora, and her in this tier in the middle there.
Then let's put her in C. Maybe that's best C. I mean, best C is still kind of bad. Yeah, I also never used her. All right, but you see, it's really hard. It's really hard sometimes. But I mean, her look is quite cute. And so definitely that the size is also very small, which means if you have a track where you have like ramps and maybe double coin to get, you will just get 1 coin. So that is also definitely a minus. So definitely, I think C is okay. So where's the next one? Daisy Fairy. Also here hard. Why do they all have so bad items? I don't understand it. But Daisy Fairy has a lot tracks. Or average 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. 19 tracks. So that's like average. We have Tokyo.
Yeah, I think
only one city track. Yeah, that's okay.
Pretty okay. I mean, I guess she's a B.
But
maybe a C.
B, I would also have said C. It's kind of like Rosalina Aurora in Detective.
Yeah, she also has a cool costume. But I also don't.
Yeah, sure. But I mean, we can go for another costume tier list or best look tier list, but that's not what we do today.
No, okay.
Yeah, I would say C. I mean, actually, it doesn't really matter if we put it now in first, second, or third. They're all kind of the same.
Yeah, exactly.
Let's put it somewhere in the middle. That's really tough now, but I think C is okay. Like, no one from them will ever get used. I'm still not sure about Baby Peach, by the way. So next one is easy. Peach Wedding. That is definitely a better one. We have Triple Mushroom. Nice item. So we can start with the Triple Mushroom Frenzy and then double coin track sample. We have kind of a lot tracks here, roughly 20. You have the city tracks numbers. And I would just put your... so actually, I don't know when I used it the last time. I need to say that. But that's the overlapping problem with coin boxes. But I would put her at least in a high B or low A.
Yeah, I think so. I mean, the funny thing is she has only one more track than the Daisy Fairy. We just, like when we talk about non-city tracks, she only has one more track. But I mean, I think also people think about Peach Wedding, like, because
a better item.
maybe 1.5 years ago, she was one of the best drivers in the game. You know, she had like a lot of
Absolutely.
paywalls. You would use her a lot. Like a lot of people double capped her, put her level 6, level 7. And yeah, she just got old and like lost her tracks to drivers with better skills. Um, but yeah, I mean, I
Should
think
put her
she's pretty
in a high
okay.
B, like in front
Yeah,
of
I think you can.
Halloween.
Yeah, I
Okay,
would
let's put
almost
her in B
say A,
or
but
A.
yeah, and if
Also A.
more, nah, I think you can put her B. Depends if you want to make the categories like have all even numbers or you want to make the top
No,
ones
oh,
like a bit
that
more
doesn't matter.
special.
No, that doesn't
Okay.
matter. That can be more
Okay.
special. I think B's okay.
Yeah, okay.
So, Rosalina Swimwear. I think that's easy S. So she's
Yeah.
a big driver. She has coin box. She has
No.
kind of a lot tracks. She looks good, which is not that point, but for me, absolutely S.
Yeah,
Actually,
I think a lot of people like
I'm not
gave
even
her
sure.
crap.
Not just go on.
No, I think she doesn't have that many tracks. She only has 16
Mm,
non-city tracks, but like
mm,
a lot of people say, and she doesn't not have really like exclusive tracks. Like she has a lot of overlap. That's what people always say, like, oh, she
mm,
is overlapping with other Coinbox servers. But like if you go from using like a gold Koopa to
mm.
her, just like on the hitbox,
Nah,
it's like having a better skill driver or
that's
something,
10,
going from
15
a
more
small
actions.
to
Yeah,
yeah, it's
absolutely.
crazy. I mean, I think you have to experience it to realize like how much it's worth to level
Mm,
her up, even if you got those already covered by like
mm.
dry bones or gold Koopa. So for me, easy S.
Question is she better than PGP? I think they're quite equal in total. I
I might say yes.
Yeah.
6 months ago, I would say no, but
Mm,
BGP just lost another exclusive. She lost
mm.
Waluigi Pinball RT to Meowser.
Okay.
So to be honest, I
No,
I
then
might
let's
say
put
I
her in
like
front.
I have them both double capped, and if I think about who I'm gonna triple cap first, it's not easy. It's not an easy answer, you know.
No. Okay. No, I like that. I mean, it's pretty obvious that we have the Combox drivers in S tier, but
Oh,
they're
yeah.
also definitely all useful. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Then next up is Daisy Yukata. I actually never used her. She has Fire
No,
Flower. She has a lot tracks. I
I
guess she has a
didn't
lot
even know
city
his
tracks.
skills yet.
You have 25 tracks in total, but there's also a lot Tokyo tracks. Ninja Hideaway, if we would count it in. But actually, like 5 plus 2 city tracks. It's not that bad. Yeah, it's like in the
She
range.
has.
It's in the. I
Yeah.
would almost in the upper C or lower B ranks.
I think she's similar to Fairy. She's got the same amount of non-city tracks,
No.
so you can. She's a bit another one of these one on the edge of B and C, so maybe you
Mm,
can put her in B. I don't
no.
know.
I
Yeah.
I would. I think almost in B. Yeah, even if I didn't use
Yeah.
her that often, but like the lower B, like maybe Peach Wintertime.
Yeah.
Okay. Next up is Peach Halloween, also Fire Flower. Like they really need to work on their items. I mean, of course, we
Yeah.
have still, I think, one Lucky 7 driver left. We have 3 coin boxes. But like in overall, we have so many heart and ice flower and fire flower items. It's crazy. But Peach Halloween has a lot tracks. That's a lot. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 20. 2, 4, 6, 28 tracks. That's a lot without considering now the city tracks.
Yeah, she
Um,
has 9 cities, but I mean, she's
that's still
also
okay.
she gets some pretty paywall tracks. Like she's oftentimes one of the only top shelf options in a newer
Mhm.
track. She gets in ranked a lot.
I would almost
Um,
say a high B or even a low A then maybe.
yeah,
I
I
don't know
would say
if
the
A is
same.
too... A might be too high considering what we have
Yeah,
left. I see there are at
her
least 2 A
costume's pretty
drivers.
terrible too. It looks like
That's true.
something you
That's true.
get. It looks like something you buy at Aldi,
High
honestly.
B? Should we put
Yeah,
her like in front of
you can put her
Wedding
in.
Peach?
I think. Yeah, definitely.
I mean, like as I never used her actually, but yeah, if we only had those drivers, it might be okay. All right. Chats is also like C, high B, high B. Yeah, okay. So we are confirmed with the chat. Next up is Peach Explorer. And actually, alone if I see Bob on Cannon, I would rate it E because that's the worst item in game. Okay, Trash Leaf is worse, but I don't like it. But I know she has a lot of tracks. And 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 20, 2, 4, 6, 30, 33 tracks. That's a lot. Give me the city tracks. I don't see a lot of city tracks here.
Only 5 cities. Just 20
Oh.
cities. It's the most tracks of any driver in the game. So
that's
that,
a lot. That means we need to put her in A.
At least A. I mean, like she's like okay. If you have a whale account, you will probably not use her.
You will not use her. Absolutely not.
But if you could get her as a free-to-play account or like a new account or something, she's got so many tracks.
Yeah,
I don't know. I think maybe low S or high A.
So I definitely refuse to put her in S because of her skill.
Of the skill, yeah, fair.
I see A. Then the number of tracks is insane, but like read it, the Bob cannon, that would bring me into like the CD region, but I see the track number. Yeah. Let's bring her an A. But I don't want to bring her in front of Daisy Holiday. No, okay. Chat. I'm sorry.
Even though she has like double the tracks.
Yeah, I see it, but my heart is, my poor Daisy. Okay, I'll do it just for you guys, just for my chat. Let me know in the comments what you think about that. Yeah, okay. Let's move on to the next one. Fire Rosalina. I have her level 1, and I think she has also a lot of tracks. Also Fire Flower, the next trash item, but okay. And we have here also roughly 30 tracks probably. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8. Also 30 tracks. This is crazy.
10 cities though.
Crazy. 10 cities, okay.
Yeah. So I mean, but 20 non-cities is still really good, and she's
absolutely.
I think she's really similar to Peach Halloween. Like she gets a lot of paywall tracks. She gets ranked a lot. So I would think I would rate them about the same. Yeah, high B, low A maybe.
Yeah, that makes sense. Okay. Wait, where are we? Cat Peach, Puffton's favorite driver. We don't have the P ranking, the Puffton ranking. No, but joke aside, Cat Peach, she has Super Bell. Super Bell is a good item in my opinion, in single player and in multiplayer. You can get a lot of points with it, even with the frenzy. We have a lot of tracks here already. That's probably also almost 30. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 27. She has a lot of cities, yeah. I mean, I would not bring her an S, but definitely A. Definitely A ranking. And she has Airship Fortress. If we consider, we would not have any other Coinbox drivers overlay. Just maybe Trivia, Merry Mountain. I know you would consider them as city tracks, but those are long tracks. Rosalina Icewear T. Rainbow Road 1T, Royal Racer. That's really long tracks. So definitely A from my side. Definitely A.
Yeah, I would tend towards B just because she has a lot of city tracks. Like she doesn't have that many non-city tracks, but I mean, you can also make the argument for her being A. She was really good for accounts, like really good for paywall tracks a while back. Like I think if you would make this list last summer or something, she would be easy A. So maybe she fell down a little bit, but I mean, I'm not gonna argue if you put her. I think she's kind of similar to Peach Halloween Fire Rosalina, so you can make her A if you want.
You got your Peach Explorer, I get my Cat Peach.
Yeah, sure. It's fine.
Okay, so we have 4 left. And, is it 4 left? Yeah. Daisy Swimwear is one of the last 4. I don't really remember that she exists. She has triple bananas, which is a really good item now since the update. I have no idea how many tracks she has. Oh my god, she has also a lot of tracks. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. Also 30 tracks. That's crazy. How many city tracks does she has?
11.
11. So also,
19 non-city. So that's like pretty. Okay.
That's also like Peach, Halloween, Fire Rosalina, right? So
I would put
higher B tier.
Yeah. High B, low A, something like that.
All right. Yeah, makes totally sense.
I mean, it's like triple banana is nice, but I don't think you score like really higher with triple banana than coin frenzy. It's just like it gives you some more
I haven't used it a lot
You don't
yet.
have to grind off the bots because you can make them all hit the bananas and stuff. It's more like quality of life.
No, absolutely.
Sort of thing.
Then the last 3. Happy Peach. I mean, I just brought it to level 7 on my account because of my ACR grind. Overall, on my whale account, she would have not been that useful overall. She was not helpful in that tour. She has Lucky 7. Lucky 7 is absolutely superb. Some say play with speed, but actually, even with Lucky 7, you still need some skill to play it out correctly to get like a couple single Lucky 7s and single and Lucky 7 for ANZ. We have loads of tracks here. I would. It's really tough. But so I would not bring her into CS rank. Definitely not. She's not that good like the coin boxes. But if we compare her with everything else we have here on the list, I would definitely bring her into A. She is better than Daisy Holiday here. She's probably better than Cat Peach. Track-wise, worse than Peach Explorer. But she has just a better skill. So I would bring her into A ranking.
Yeah, I think that's fair. I mean, I think the reason she gets like downgraded a lot of people is because she gets tracks which have like coin box drivers and stuff, but we are not looking at overlap.
Yeah, exactly.
She has 16 non-city tracks. I think she has quite a lot of cities too. I'm not sure. Let me check how many cities has she got.
Like track-wise, actually she would be more like in the B ranking. But if you consider the item, which is just way, way, way better than the other items.
She's 16 city tracks.
Okay, that's a lot.
That's a lot. Yeah.
So
actually, that's enough where you can say that she has quite some. It actually makes a difference there,
Yeah, absolutely. So if she would have another item, definitely B ranking. But I would say because of the Lucky 7,
I think it's fair.
It's like Holly Daisy, but she's better than Holly Daisy. If she's not better than Cat Peach, maybe kind of the same value as Cat Peach. But A ranking.
No, I think better for the skill, and she isn't ranked a lot, so.
Yeah. All right. Okay. So let's see. We have 2 left. Will we get another S driver or A driver or not? So, yeah. Chanuki Rosalina with the nice costume. I don't know who really made that costume. Like if you compare with Chanuki Mario, there's at least one certain detail very, very different. We talked already about the Super Leaf in my other tier list video. If you haven't seen it, check it out. Trash Leaf. The item is really bad. I don't know why they have done the Super Leaf, how they have done it. If the hover mode would not be there, it would be a great item. But due to the hover mode, it is really, really, really bad. Like really, literally the worst item at the moment to use.
Single leaf like always breaks your combo, right? Almost always.
Yeah. She has a lot of tracks already, even if she has
a lot of tracks.
Relatively new. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 2, 4, 25 tracks. But actually, really, like the item makes her so bad. Even if you go for double coin frenzy, you might get a Super Leaf. I don't know if you get one in first place, but probably in second place. That will kill your run. So I would literally bring her so either in the very low B ranking or in the higher C ranking because of the Super Leaf.
I would probably put her in high B or low A because
low A, really?
Yeah, she has 23 non-city tracks and she's really new. She can still get some more buffs and she's in ranked a lot lately on some very difficult paywall tracks. She's like very she is right now I think kind of like where Black Berta was last year, where she's just getting a lot of tracks and So the skill is trash, but I mean she just has such a nice coverage that I think I probably lean more towards A. I don't like using these drivers like Peach Explorer, Chanuki Rosalina, but I mean when you have an account which is not where you cannot just use a great skill driver on every Lucky 7 and Boomerang and Coinbox at level 7, these kind of drivers can be more useful. I don't know.
If I had to choose between Peach Halloween and Chanuki Rosalina in the same race, I would go with Peach Halloween with the fire flower.
But Chanuki Rosalina has way more tracks, so that's the thing. I was just saying I would do
like the item is so trash. I totally see your points with the tracks. I mean, it is even more trash than Bob on Cannon. And we put Peach Explorer into A.
Yeah, that's true.
Which is more, that is not, so I would put her in B probably. Chanuki Rosalina, I bring her into B. Like here. Because I would use all those 3 drivers before I use Chanuki Rosalina. But yeah, but then I would also need to bring Peach Explorer into B. This is really tough now. So this is like...
But Peach Explorer has like even way more tracks. Like she doesn't have 5
yeah,
more tracks than
definitely.
Rosalina, so...
I will leave her in B. Yeah. Also, it looks nicer then. So then we have a little bit more exclusivity.
Yeah.
So we have more exclusive items here in SNA. All right, we have one more. Cat Daisy. No, just kidding. Running gag. Cat Rosalina. From all the cat items, or cat drivers, I need to say she looks really, really nice. Really cute look. Better than Cat Peach. Super Bell, still a good item. She is relatively new, so it's now hard to say. Yeah, she has not a lot of tracks. That's now. How many tours is she in now? 3 tours? That's her third tour, right?
The 3rd tour only.
Yeah.
So yeah, she only has I think 13 non-city tracks. 13 tracks in general.
Actually, she has. So that's good. She has 13 tracks, no city tracks. So she might get in the next tour a city track if she gets a buff in her tour number 4. She has kind of long tracks. Bowser's Castle T, DK Pass R, DK Pass T. Also, so pretty much all long tracks. It's always hard to rate a new driver.
Yeah.
But since she is very new, she will get buffs, pretty sure, as new driver. Like as every new driver will get buffs recently. So right now, just from the stats, I would put her in probably very low B. But since she will get buffs, middle B.
I mean, it depends what you... because, like, yeah, you cannot give her a complete rating now because
that's a problem. That's a problem.
The track. So what do you want to rate her? Like, how useful is she right now at this point in time? Or like, are we making a prediction for the future, you know?
No, I always go for, like, that's what I've done in my previous tier lists. Like, I assume that there will be buffs. So let's say in 4 tours she will have 20 tracks at least.
Yeah. Okay.
That would put her that would put her, I would have said here, in the middle of B probably.
Yeah.
Potential for more, of course. We don't know that, but I think that would be then our list, and that looks quite decent. I would say that's a decent list. Thanks for your time, Antilev. That was a lot of fun. Also, chat agrees mostly with our list. Puffness asking why is Demon Ray in A? Yeah, you're right. We should have put Cat Peach in S, but actually we said she's a P ranking for Puffin ranking.
We gave her a bonus for annoying.
Yeah, exactly. It was a very cool experience on stream this time instead of video. Let me know in the comments if you also like that format. Also sometimes on stream. I will probably switch. Sometimes prepare it on video. Sometimes do it on stream with Antilev together. That is really nice. It makes a lot of fun. I have a lot of ideas for upcoming tier lists, actually. At least 10 or 15 more ideas. You can also let me in the comments what kind of tier lists you want to see. I'm open for all. Just a couple ideas what I have already in plan to prepare, like Team Bowser, Team Mario, all ladies, so like an inclusive Wendy, Toadette, not Toad, not just Toadette, of course. Like all the cat skins, for example. So everything where we have at least 10 drivers would make sense time-wise. Otherwise, it might be too short. I thought also about the Koopa links, but that might be too short because we have like just 6 or 7 drivers. So that is done in like 2 minutes and all in D ranking. Yeah, there's a lot we can do. I mostly want to do like, kind of fun tier lists. I mean, that is more like a fun tier list that does not help someone to get a better account because no one has only Rosalina's, Daisies, and Peaches. But for that, we have then also Statfield's channel where he is going through the best items in total together with Antilev as well. So if you want the total data for really like the best items, check that. Maybe I go also once for like my top 10 items, drivers, cards, and gliders. But yeah, those are the ideas. Let me know in the comments. Thanks, Antilev, again, for your time.
Sure.
And yeah, Thanks for watching. Leave a like, leave a sub, and see you soon again. The plan is every Thursday a tier list video. We are out. See you soon again, and bye-bye.